Well, alright then, hello there. So, today I am back with another one of these beginner-friendly videos in which I do want to talk about moon crystals, which I probably should have made this video months ago when moon crystals came out. It was probably around the 1 year anniversary, I think, or something like that. I don't actually remember, but I probably should have made this video back then. Anyways, moon crystals. This will be a shorter video. I just really want to talk about which units are worth to use your moon crystals on, which units are not worth to use your moon crystals on. And yeah, I mean, so first things first, I want to talk about what moon crystals do and what they are, because newer players might not know that after you maximally break a character, you can actually use a different kind of material, a different kind of crystal to limit break your unit even more. And this, you can add up to 20 levels onto your level 100 unit. By the way, you can use this even when the unit is level 80, it doesn't matter. But you actually can only use like 400 on the unit. It's the same with like limit breaking crystals. So you need to use 400 regular limit breaking crystals, and then you need to use 400 of these moon crystals to get a unit up to level 120. You can actually like get a unit. You can see I can use 100 and get this subtilizer up to level 105. Now the good thing with moon crystals is that of course they unlock more things here in the skill tree. And you can see that the third skill of a unit, so in this case Subtilizer has an enhanced mode as his third skill, it will level up, and then it will, you can open this information thingy and you can see what it does. Enhances sword skill 3 and increases the number of turns, enhanced mode, or reduces the required MP. So of course at level 105 the third sword skill will get enhanced. Then at level 110 the second skill, which most probably is an assault skill for every unit in the game, will get a bit more powerful. And then of course at level 115 units will get like raw stats like attack, magic defense, magic defense, I'm sorry. And then finally their incarnate skills at level 120 will get stronger, and they will deal more damage. So now that you know all that, there are some different units, of course, with like different third skills, like let's say this Yuki. Now this Yuki has a debuff skill as her third skill, by example, and then you can see that she already has the short wait time after using skill. Now the thing is that as you can see here, these debuff skills or enhanced skills, the green skills, they can get they can get increased number turns or effectiveness, or shortens wait time. Now that is so good when you think about units like charge yellers or break yellers. This Edis is a break yeller. She will buff breaker units so that they break much more than they already can. So you can also see here that she also has the short wait time after using skill. But these enhanced skills, they do get these. Like if a unit doesn't have the short wait time after using skill, they will get it. But if the unit already has it in their skills, they will get an even shorter wait time after using skill. So whatever you do, get your charge and break yellers up to level 105. That is a must do, because this short wait time after using a skill is just, it's a must have. It could give you like additional turns before bosses attack. You can maybe use a break yelling or charge yelling twice before the boss attacks. which you can do without short wait time after using skill. As you can see right here, I have my box open, and you can see I have some strong units up there, but I will talk about them later. But you can see down here at level 105, Charge Yellow Asuna, Charge Yellow Asuna, Break Yellow Asuna, Break Yellow Roni, of course, the light element one. Of course, light element Charge Yellow Yuki, fire element Break Yellow Roni, of course the Charge Yellow Asuna for non-element, and then you can see some other units. So you can see that every Charge Yellow and Break Yellow I had were on level 105, and then I did get this Yuji up to level 105 so that he also gets the short wave after using this attack buff. It just helps out so much, like, you know, these attack buffers, crit buffers, like you can see that, you know, I mean I could go over all the charge yellows and break yellows, but it really doesn't matter. We can see this Alice as well. She has the crit buff and the short wave after using skill. Now this Yu-Gi-Oh and Alice, you know, I can just easily buff my attack and then still be able to like do incarnate skills with them, or you know, still be able to include them in incarnate skills. And then of course this Xenon, she's a must use. You must use your max moon crystals on her and get her up to level 105 at least. She's a limited unit, but she just, you know, buffs everything, like crit, attack, physical resistance. Like it's just a must have on these like buffer units and stuff like that, who are like, you know, like helping out the team with buffs, but you still need to attack with them. So yeah, so what I would do is charge yellers, get them up to 105, and then if you have some like buffers that you like, get them up to level 105 as well. But I would not like focus on them first. I would focus on like charge yellers and break yellers first. That is the first and top priority that you have. Then what you need is of course the strong units, the hard hitters, which you will need to use a bit more moon crystals on. So this Asuna, of course, she was a hard hitter during the last fire ranking event. Without her, you didn't rank that high, you know. So she was a must have on 120, of course. You need to strengthen her incarnate skill and everything. And then of course you can see other like hard hitters like the super strong incarnate skill Kirito, of course. This Kirito is also very strong. I wouldn't really go for him anymore because I'm pretty sure this Kirito will get replaced in the next Earth ranking event, because you know they are releasing these you know units so at such a high rate. And you know every unit is just, you know, a step above the last ones of the same element. So one of my big advices is that you should not focus on you know, very old units, except if they are charge or break yellers. So let's say this Kirito, I wouldn't use moon crystals on him you know, at this point, because he will most probably get like outdated in the next, like, I don't know, 3 months, I think. Like, not outdated, because he will still stay a good unit, but he will not be that unit that whales or like you know, stronger players will use to get those top or high points. So definitely what I would advise you to do, if you are a viewer of mine, if you like keep up with my tier list videos and everything, is that you know, make sure to like what I have in the broken tier, like all of these level 120 units, I have like most of them in the broken tiers, you know, like in my past ranking, in my past tier list videos. So like almost every broken tier character is someone you should get up to level 120, in my opinion at least. But of course, at the end of the day, one thing that really matters is that you can use your moon crystals on whoever you want, because every single unit will just go plus ultra, and they will be, you know, they will all take a step higher. They will all be much stronger than they were. But yeah, I mean, with that said, I don't think you should use moon crystals on units like who are in the good tier and below. So that is how I will try to rank units in the future. I will even try to like mention in videos on which units you should get up to 105 and which units are worth getting up to 120 even. But of course, like most of the hard hitters, buffers and charge yellers, break yellers, those are the units that you really want to focus on, and not like free characters or like characters like this old Cardinal, or not characters like even this Roni. She's an OP unit. She's a very good unit, very useful. But I am not using my moon crystals on her, because there are other characters that are coming out. There are hard hitters, and they are gonna be much better in the future. So I'm just saving, trying to like be smart about, okay, there's a new unit coming out with a super strong incarnate skill, and let's say by example I have 400 moon crystals saved up, and there's a new super strong unit coming out, and I can just get them, and I can get them up to 120 right off the bat, and just destroy the ranking event. But if you don't have moon crystals saved up because you like spent it on like old units like this, I don't know, like Wind Recollection Field Awesome, like there is no point in using moon crystals on those units. Like I'm sure that many players did use moon crystals on like older units and stuff like that already, and don't actually feel like bad, because you will always be able to like get units up in the future. Don't worry, you will always get these free moon crystals, and the almighty ones as well from events. So with time you will of course get up there, but of course you will be like drawn back by those units. Like let's say if I like moon crystal this Berkoli, like he's not really the most OP unit. Like we all know that he's pretty old already. Antokia just came out, who is like a new version of him, and I mean this Berkoli is he just doesn't have place in the rank, in the like non team. Not only because he's not the strongest anymore or stuff like that, but because there are non-chargers like this Yuna who can heal when they attack, and then of course stuff like that. So one thing I would make sure is just try to be like smarter, try to follow like older like veteran players. Don't be afraid to ask for help if you're not sure about using moon crystals on a unit. And then of course what I would do is again get the like these active skill units, that you can like partner skill with other units. Like I can like this Lifa level 120, and then she of course has an active skill link with this level 1 of with this Earth Xenon, and she's level 105. These two will deal so much damage during that active skill. They will be crazy, and they already were back when I used them. So make sure to get these active skill units up, and of course just newer and newer characters is what you should focus on, and the charge yellers again. Like I repeated myself so many times, my god, I think I will like cut this video pretty much so many times, because I did repeat myself many times, and yeah, I mean that is kind of all. There is go for charge and break yellers, because even if you have the best units, the most broken units in the game, charge and break yellers, like mostly charge yellers, you're not gonna go anywhere without them. Like nowhere. That is why they are in the must-have tier. they most probably won't deal the highest amount of damage, but let's say this light element Yuki, if I can find her, yeah, right here, she's a charge yeller and a recollection field unit in one. So that means like she is a must have character in the light team. Like without her you are not gonna go anywhere unless they like release many more like light element recollection field units. But of course you will still miss the charge yelling. And I mean you can replace charge yellers, you know, with different elements, but it's just such a high risk, you know. You will always need to hide them from bosses, so it's not worth to do. Yeah, that is it for this video. If you have any questions about moon crystals, about units that you should moon crystal or not, make sure to ask them down below. I'm always open to, like, you know, answering questions, helping you all out. Like that is why I'm here. And I'm always, of course, glad to help you all out. Of course, leave your questions in the comments down below. That was it for this video. If you found this helpful, leave a like, I guess. I'm not really want to ask for likes, but I guess if you wanna, you know, press that like button, because it actually helps me out. So yeah, that is it for this one. I really hope this helped. And again, questions down below. Bye bye.